Hello, I am Akhtar Parvez from Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Hyderabad campus. My topic today is managing citation and references using Mendeley Reference Manager. Citation or in-text citation is when one paper refers to another paper, and reference is the complete detail of a paper cited in the text. For example, in this slide you see this is the citation which I have given here, this is another citation which I have given. So, these are called citations, and this is the complete reference of the citation which has been cited above, and this is the reference for the second citation which I have given above. Now, for ethical publishing, it is important that whenever we take any data, idea or text from any other source, it must be cited properly and complete reference should be given at the end of the document. Such practice of acknowledging the source would not only ensure scientific progress, but also build author's reputation as a serious researcher. Moreover, proper citation and referencing will save you from allegations of plagiarism and bring more credibility to your work. However, I find that despite various referencing tools available today, a large section of students and faculty still use manual system of citing and referencing, which consumes good amount of researchers' time and energy, which can otherwise be used in focusing on their core research areas. And because of the fact that there are various types of referencing styles including APA, MLA, Chicago, IEEE, Oxford, Harvard, etc., and because every journal may have a different style of giving references, it is recommended that our student learn to use technology to stay ahead. You may be aware that there are various tools like Mendeley, EndNote, Zotero, etc., available today for organizing references. Also, there is a reference feature in the MS Office Word, which can also be used for generating references. So, let us first see how we use MS Office Word for generating references and citations.
So, let me first open a Word document. So, this is a document where I want to add citations. Say for example, if I want to add a citation here, I will take that cursor to that point and then go to a references tab. So, this is the reference tab in MS Office Word, and here you see these are the buttons within references concerning citations and references. So, here I can add a citation. So, if I click here, I can add a new source. Okay. So, this is the worksheet which has appeared, and here I can key in all the details. So, if I want to add a book, I will choose book from the drop down menu of type of sources, and then I will give the author's name. Say for example, if it is Akhtar Parvez and the title is Library Science Principles, year of publication is, say it is 2016, it was published in New Delhi by Sage. So, these are the basic details which I have added. If I want, I can add more details by checking this box. So, details like publisher, volume, standard number, short title, translator, pages, edition, etc. can be added. Now, say if I do not want to add anything, I will just press OK, and here you see the citation has come. Similarly, say if you want to add a citation here, click here and then once again go to insert citation button and say add new source, and this time Say for example I want to add a journal article. I'll choose journal article from this box and I'll give author's name. Here say for example it is Akhtar Parvez once again, and the title is Information Seeking Behavior of Managers. Journal name is Library Herald. Year of publication is 2016 and the article is on page number 22 to 29. So in the same way I can add more details by checking this box. See, if I do not want to add any other detail, I'll press OK, and here you see that the citation has been created. So what you can do now, if you want, you can always change the style of your citation by choosing any of these options like Chicago, Harvard, IEEE, MLA, etc. Okay, so say if I do not want to change it now I want to add the bibliography, I'll go towards the end of the document and once again go to the panel on the top, and here I will say bibliography and click here on bibliography button, and here you see these references, full references have been created. So this is how we add citations and references in a Word document. As I said, see, I can always change the style of these references. So what I can do, I can go to APA 6th edition drop down menu and say if I want to select IEEE, I'll select this, and here I see that the style has changed to IEEE style. So this is how we add a citation and bibliography in MS Office Word.
So this is how MS Office Word helps you organizing your references. However, I would recommend that you should use Mendeley, which is a product of Elsevier and is a highly sophisticated reference manager. With a Mendeley reference manager, you can easily organize and search your personal library, annotate documents and cite as you write. Installation of Mendeley is quick and very simple. Mendeley has citation styles for thousands of journals. It automatically captures bibliographic details of the paper you add to its dashboard, and you can store up to 2 GB of data on Mendeley server, but there is no limit either on the number of documents or size of documents you can store on your local computer. You can synchronize desktop and internet version. Mendeley allows you to collaborate with other researchers, and you may join the available subject groups of your interest or create your own groups and so on. So let us see how Mendeley works.
So let me go to Mendeley's website. This is the URL www.mendeley.com, and this is the website of Mendeley. So first of all, for organizing my references in Mendeley, I'll have to download the Mendeley application by clicking here. And since I want to do it for Windows 7 operating system, I'll choose this option, and once I choose this option, Mendeley application will be installed. So now I'll open this application for installing the application on my desktop. I will say install. So now my Mendeley application has been installed on my desktop, and this is the Mendeley application or rather Mendeley dashboard with all these options like file, edit, view, tools, help, and other options within these tabs. Since I already had an account on Mendeley, it has opened up the application, and you may have to define a user ID and password to create your own account. So if I click here on file, you see these are the options: add files, add folder, watch folder, and so on. So by choosing this option, I can add one or multiple files in my dashboard. I can add a complete folder through this option, and I can put a folder on watch so that whenever any file is added in that folder, it gets reflected on my dashboard of Mendeley. Now let me just enter, or rather add a file, and show you how it works. So I'll click here and say if I want to add this particular file, I will say open, and here you see that this file has been added. Whatever files are added, they go to all documents folder. On the right hand side, you see there is a panel where all the details of this particular article have been captured. Now one is that it is recognized that it is a journal article, so it has given this type. This is the title of the article, this is the author, this is the journal title, this is the year of publication, and so on. And it has also added the abstract. And here you see it has also added the file location where my file was residing. So if I click here, I can always open this document, and I can also open this document from here. So this is how I open this document, and I can use the document the way I want. Now if I want to highlight a particular portion, so I'll select this and then I'll go to highlight option and I will highlight this text. Okay, so this is how you highlight. You can also create a note by clicking here. So if you want to write here for your co-researcher that please read this para carefully, you can do this. Okay, so this is how you add a note. So I'll just delete this, close this, and go back to my library. Now if I want to add more files, I can do it from here, and I can add any file manually also from here in the same way what we were doing earlier in MS Office Word. Okay, and the good thing about Mendeley is that whenever you add a file to its dashboard, it records all the bibliographic description on its own without you entering it manually, right? So say if I add more files, I'll click here and I can add any other file. So this file has also been added, and here again you see the bibliographic description have appeared. Now I also would like to tell you about this literature search. If you go to literature search, then you can search from Mendeley's library. Say if I want to look for human resource management, so these are the articles which have appeared. So I can check or choose any of the article and save it to my references. Okay, So this is how I save. So let us do it again. So if I choose this article, I'll then go to save references, which is there on my right hand side. I'll say save. Okay, so if you go back to all documents, you will see that both the documents which we added are appearing here. Okay, one is 2008 document and the other is 2010 document. So now if I want to cite these documents or these papers in my MS Office Word, I'll first open MS Office Word. Okay, and if I open the same file which I had opened earlier, this is the file which I opened, and before adding any citation here, I will have to make sure that I have a Mendeley plugin created in my Word application. So if you go to tools here, so there are options of installing web importer and installing MS Office Word plugin. So first let me install MS Office Word plugin. Okay, so it says it has installed the plugin. I'll click OK, and since the application has been closed, I will open it, and I'll open a document, the same document which I opened earlier. And if you go to references tab, you will see that all these buttons have been created. Earlier only these buttons were there. Okay, now you have Mendeley plugins created. Now if I want to cite a document or a paper, I'll go here, then I'll go to insert citation, and this box will appear. I can search directly from here, or I can go to Mendeley dashboard and say if I select this particular article, and if I say this is the cite button, so whenever you want to cite, you will have to click here. So say cite, and here you see it has been added, so citation. So since it is using a different style, you can change it to some other style. Say if I choose APA 6th edition, so this is the citation. Now similarly I can add more citation. Let me add one more citation. Okay, once again I'll go to Mendeley and say if I want to add this particular paper, I'll say cite, and the paper has been added. And in the same manner what we saw in MS Office Word, we can add references using Mendeley plugins. So this is how I add references. So these are the references which have been created by Mendeley. Here you see a couple of options of recently added and recently read, my publications, etc. So if I want to see recently added articles, I can see all these 3 articles which we have just added, and if I go to recently read button, then I will see the article which I read recently, or you can say opened recently. Under my publications, you can add all your papers what you have published, and you can organize them quite well. I'll be showing you how we can add our publications under my publications, and here I can create more folders. Say for example, if you are working on 2-3 research projects, so we can add folders accordingly. Now let me just now show you how you can add any citation directly from any browser. So if you go to tools, here you see install web importer. So let us first install this web importer by clicking here. So since I am using Chrome, I will click this button, and I will say add to Chrome, and I will say add extension, and on your right hand side you see Mendeley importer has been added to Chrome, and this is the plugin for browser. Okay, so I'll close it and I'll just show you how it works. If you go to any website and say search for Maulana Azad and the Hindu, so this is the article which has appeared. I'll open this article, and if I want to add this article in my Mendeley dashboard, I will go to the plugin and click here. Since I was signed out, I'll sign in once again. Continue. My password is already there, so I'll sign in. So what I can do, see, I can save this particular document or the web page. I'll click here and it will get added to my Mendeley dashboard. And here you see the details like the forgotten inheritance of Azad, that is the web page, and this is the source of the article, and it was accessed on this particular date, and this is the URL. So all the necessary details have been added by Mendeley in my dashboard without me opening the Mendeley dashboard. So I'll go to the Mendeley application once again to see whether this has been added or not. So here you see it has not been added. So what you need to do is you need to click on this button, that is sync, so that it is able to sync with the internet version of Mendeley. So this is the document which has appeared here, and on your right hand side you see all the details. So this is how you can add directly from a browser. As I said, I have been using Mendeley for a long time, and let me just show you how I have stored my documents. So I'll go to my account and I'll close these things. Okay, I'll enlarge it, and here you see all my documents are appearing. So what I have done is that here I have created so many folders: citation analysis, delegation, digital studies. So whenever I work on any topic, I create a folder and store all my documents in that folder. So if you see under e-resources, these are the documents which I have added. Under EDS, these are the documents, and so on. Right? So I was working on RTI, so I have stored all my articles here for possible citation and referencing. Now I have added all my publications in my publications folder. So this is my publication folder. So if you click here, you will see all my publications in this particular folder. So what I have additionally done is that I have classified them as book chapter, books edited, journal article, etc. And how did I do that? You see on your right hand side, so if you go down here, then you see this is the book which I have edited, and I have given a tag for it. Now what you can do is that if you see on your left hand side, you can filter by tags, and if I want to see only books, I click here. if I want to see book chapters, I can see all my book chapters. If I want to see all books that I have edited, I'll click here, and if I want to see all my journal articles, I will click journal article, and you see all these journal articles are appearing. So this is how I have kept my publications under my publication folder. So let me just go back to Mendeley's website, and I'll show you how you can join public groups. If you see here on the top, there is a tab for groups. If I click here, so these are the groups which I see. Biblio, this is a public group. Then you see digital academic writing, and on your right you see the number of members who have joined this group. So you can also join these groups depending on the subject interest you have. Now similarly, you can create a new group. So for example, if you are working with 2-3 researchers, you can create your own group, and whatever content or text you highlight, they will be accessible to them, and whatever notes you make, that will also be accessible to your fellow researchers. So this is the the demonstration which I wanted to show you.
Let me tell you that after I started organizing my references in Mendeley, I realized that my life has become much easier in the context of my limited research work which I do. Those who write papers and theses in other languages like Urdu, Hindi, etc., can download the Google Input tool and start giving citation and generate references in Mendeley. However, there may be some editing and formatting issues when you use other languages. Let me also tell you that you can even customize reference style as per your needs, but this may need little knowledge of programming language. So friends, this was all from my side, but I suggest that you start using Mendeley as soon as possible, and also visit mendeley.com to explore various other things like information about research grants from over 2000 organizations and so on. So for any further clarification, please write to me at akhtaronline@gmail.com. This is akhtaronline akhtaronline@gmail.com. Hope to see you once again to discuss some other topic. Till then, goodbye, thank you, and happy referencing.